Let's head down to the Alps in Europe to explore the beautiful mountain range in this fascinating series of trips. We're starting this experience in northern Italy, close to Lake Como. The water you can see here is actually a small lake right at the northern tip of Lake Como. We're going to be heading up the Alps along a mountain route known as the Splugen Pass. The pass connects the town of Chiavenna in Italy with the town of Splugen in Switzerland, before continuing on to Liechtenstein through some amazing valleys. This drive is all achievable in one day and shows the incredible sights available to tourists in the region. In this trip, we will discuss the geography and history of the Alps and highlight some fascinating animals, all while enjoying this gorgeous scenery. The Alps are one of the most prominent and picturesque mountain ranges in Europe, stretching across 8 countries: France, Switzerland, Monaco, Italy, Liechtenstein, Austria, Germany, and Slovenia. Feel the crisp mountain air fill your lungs as you gaze upon the endless horizon of peaks and valleys. The Alps extend from Nice on the western Mediterranean to Trieste on the Adriatic Sea, and as far north as Vienna. As a result, there are many languages spoken throughout the mountain range. The main ones are French, German, Italian, and Slovene, although there are many more dialects as well. The Alps span approximately 1,200 kilometers, and their highest peak is Mont Blanc, which stands at 4,808 meters, making it the tallest mountain in Western Europe. From the Mediterranean to the Adriatic, the Alps are divided into western, central, and eastern segments, each of which consists of several distinct ranges. In this trip, we're going to be exploring the Central Alps region, known for its large glacial lakes. The Alps were uplifted during the Paleogene and Neogene periods, about 65 million to 2.6 million years ago. This is a similar time to the formation of the Himalayas, the Andes, and Rocky Mountains. The Alps are not as high and extensive as these other mountain ranges. The Alps were formed by the collision of the African and Eurasian tectonic plates. This caused the Earth's crust to fold and uplift, creating these majestic peaks. The Alps are younger than other mountain ranges like the Appalachians, which is why they are more rugged and less eroded. We are now quite close to the peak of the Splugen Pass, on the Italian side. We have driven around 52 sharp U-bends to reach a height of over 2,100 meters. This alpine mountain pass has been used for travel and trade since the Roman era. However, its importance has diminished recently due to an alternative route through the 1967 San Bernardino road tunnel. The border crossing at the top of the Splugen Pass is unmanned right now, so you don't need your passport. During the winter months, the weather makes it very dangerous to use the Splugen Pass, so it closes, since there is now an alternative route through the tunnel. You don't experience the phenomenal mountain views if you do decide to take the tunnel instead of this road, though. We're now in Switzerland. It's a landlocked country with a population of 9 million. Here, most people speak more than one of the country's official languages, which are German, French, Italian, and Romansh. German is the most popular, and Romansh, which is only spoken by a small percentage of the population, is a direct descendant of the Latin language. This linguistic diversity enriches Swiss culture, leading to a unique blend of traditions, cuisines, and festivals in different regions. It's a beautiful country with a diverse set of cultures, but a unifying national identity. Skiing is a popular pastime, and the Alps are an incredible place for it. Snow accumulates on the high alpine peaks during winter, forming glaciers that act as natural reservoirs. These scenes were filmed in early summer, and the temperature has increased, making the snow and glaciers melt. This feeds Switzerland's rivers, including the Rhone, Rhine, and Inn. The meltwater carves valleys, sustains lush ecosystems, and powers hydroelectric plants, making Switzerland a leader in renewable energy. Historically, brown bears were widespread throughout the alpine areas. Sadly, By the early 20th century, human activity, including hunting and habitat destruction, drastically reduced their population, driving them close to extinction in the region. However, in recent decades, conservation efforts and natural migration have led to a slow but promising return of these majestic animals to the Alps. Katie and Dave were happy to not encounter any real ones, though, while out walking around these beautiful areas of nature. As we descend into the valley, leaving behind the rugged cliffs, we enter a landscape shaped not just by nature but also by the hands of time and tradition. We are east of the town of Splugen, and will soon be heading north toward Liechtenstein, travelling along this stunning valley with roaring rivers and this scenic reservoir. This reservoir was created as part of the hydroelectric power projects that are common in this region. The power of the alpine rivers and streams is harnessed to generate renewable energy. The water stored in the reservoir comes primarily from the melting glaciers and snowfields in the nearby mountains, making it part of the natural snowmelt cycle that is so vital to the geography and ecosystems of the Alps. The Hinterrhein River is one of the two primary tributaries of the Rhine River, one of Europe's most important waterways. It begins near the San Bernardino Pass, at around 2,000 meters above sea level, where snowmelt and glaciers feed its upper streams. The Hinterrhein then flows through narrow valleys and dramatic gorges before joining the Vorderrhein River to form the Rhine River. As one of the main headwaters of the Rhine, the Hinterrhein's waters eventually impact regions far beyond the Alps. The Rhine is one of Europe's most economically important rivers, supporting industries, transportation, and agriculture along its course. The river provides drinking water for millions of people and serves as a vital shipping route from the Swiss Alps to the North Sea. The Hinterrhein, as a primary source, therefore contributes not only to the beauty and ecology of the Swiss Alps, but also to the broader Rhine basin, which supports life and industry across Western Europe. Over millennia, the Hinterrhein River has eroded the rocks to create this deep and narrow chasm, with towering cliffs on either side. The gorge is called Viamala Gorge, which means bad path in Latin, referring to the perilous journey travellers faced when crossing this challenging terrain in ancient times. The Viamala Gorge was a critical part of ancient trade routes, testing the courage of merchants and travellers alike. Despite its name, the gorge has become a major tourist attraction, celebrated for its striking beauty and its importance in Swiss history. Viamala Gorge is about 5 kilometres long, with rocks soaring to heights of up to 300 metres. The river has carved the gorge through layers of ancient limestone and dolomite rock, creating steep, almost vertical cliffs. In some places, the gorge narrows to just a few metres wide. Once a dangerous and dreaded path for travellers, the gorge is now a celebrated destination that allows visitors to experience the wild, untamed beauty of the Swiss Alps. Can you imagine navigating these steep paths hundreds of years ago with no road, and only the stars and a lantern to guide you? As we stand on the edge of this farm and admire the beautiful horses, let's talk about a few distinctive animals in this region, starting with the Eurasian lynx, one of Europe's largest wildcats. Reintroduced in some alpine regions after nearly being driven to extinction, these elusive and solitary predators primarily hunt small mammals like deer and hares. With their tufted ears and thick fur, lynx are well adapted to the cold and are expert hunters, relying on stealth and speed to catch their prey. Their keen eyesight allows them to spot prey up to 75 meters away, making them formidable nocturnal hunters. Their presence is crucial for maintaining the balance of the alpine ecosystem, helping to control populations of herbivores. However, seeing a lynx in the wild is rare, given their secretive nature. One of the most iconic animals in the Alps is the alpine ibex, a species of wild goat known for its impressive climbing ability. These animals are often spotted on steep, rocky cliffs, where their agility allows them to escape predators and access vegetation. They can climb the walls of dams with near-vertical slopes, showcasing their incredible agility. The alpine ibex have long, curved horns, which can grow up to a meter in length in males, and are used in the breeding season to fight for access to females. Their hooves have a specialized structure that provides excellent grip, helping them traverse the most precarious slopes. In the summer, ibex graze on alpine grasses and herbs, while in winter they descend to lower altitudes to forage for food beneath the snow. We've now left Switzerland and are in the small country of Liechtenstein. Let's continue exploring the Alps while discussing the wildlife of the area. The golden eagle soars high above the mountain peaks. Known for their sharp talons and incredible hunting skills, these birds of prey are capable of taking down large animals, such as young chamois and marmots. Golden eagles can dive at incredible speeds of over 150 miles per hour when hunting. They build enormous nests on cliffs, which they reuse year after year, adding new material with each breeding season. With a wingspan that can reach over 2 meters, these eagles are an awe-inspiring sight in the alpine skies, where they play a critical role as apex predators. This peaceful area of Liechtenstein was one of the highlights of Dave and Katie's travels. Perhaps one of the more curious creatures in the Alps is the alpine marmot, a large burrowing rodent that hibernates for up to 7 months a year. Marmots are social animals that live in colonies. They use loud whistles to alert each other of approaching predators, such as foxes and eagles. During the warmer months, they are often seen basking in the sun or foraging for grasses and herbs. Their hibernation is a fascinating adaptation to the harsh alpine winters, allowing them to conserve energy until spring arrives. The chamois is a nimble and athletic antelope-like animal that thrives in the Alps. Known for its incredible speed and agility, the chamois can be seen leaping across cliffs and steep slopes with ease. They have specially adapted hooves that provide excellent grip on rocky surfaces, and they rely on their agility to escape predators like wolves and lynx. During the summer, chamois graze in alpine meadows, while in winter, they descend to lower altitudes in search of food. Their thick winter coat helps them survive the cold, and their social behavior allows them to form small herds, especially during the mating season. Chamois can also be found in the Pyrenees and Picos de Europa mountain ranges, both of which you can visit as part of our trips to Spain. Wolves have made a remarkable comeback in the Alps in recent years, after being hunted to near extinction in the region by the early 20th century. In the Alps, wolves live in packs of 5 to 10 members, typically consisting of a breeding pair and their offspring. The pack structure is important for hunting and raising young. The alpha male and female are the dominant members of the pack and are usually the only ones that breed, while the rest of the pack helps with hunting and caring for the pups. Each wolf pack in the Alps has a defined territory, which they fiercely defend from other packs, marking their territory with howls and scent to avoid conflicts. There is an increasing awareness of the ecological benefits that wildlife brings to the Alps. Predators help to control populations of herbivores like deer, preventing overgrazing and allowing forests and alpine meadows to regenerate. This not only boosts biodiversity, but also benefits the overall health of the alpine environment, which is essential for sustainable agriculture and tourism. The Alps remain a popular destination for nature getaways in the summer and skiing in the winter. This ski lift is used in the summer to transport hikers for views over the Alps. We are finishing our first tour of the Alps with this lovely view of Liechtenstein. Together we have explored some wonderful scenes of outstanding beauty while discussing the geography and wildlife of the Alps. Join us in the next trip as we discover some of the region's towns and discuss how humans live and thrive in these mountains. See you then.
Travel the world and learn languages without leaving home with the Dynamic Languages app for MetaQuest. Dynamic Languages uses a blend of immersive media, text and speech recognition to create journeys around the world and interactions with locals. These 360 3D experiences come in two styles: lessons and trips. You can learn languages in interactive lessons and speak with real people in authentic and realistic pre-recorded encounters. Handcrafted to get you speaking the language. Overcome your nerves in VR so you can speak with confidence in the real world. Have authentic conversations in live-action videos, filmed on location in fascinating surroundings. These real-world interactions stick in your memory as they simulate reality with eye contact, body language, and an embodied, immersive experience. You'll learn faster and more efficiently, having memorable interactions with interesting people. With trips, you can explore cultures, festivals, and landscapes in a wide variety of countries, including Japan, Britain, and Spain, with France, Italy, Germany, and more coming soon. These trips include optional commentary, keywords, and quizzes in the local language, ranging from beginner to advanced level. Look around every scene and uncover its treasures. Turn around in a swivel chair, use the joystick, or stand up and look all around you. These 8K 3D environments are moments in a particular place, captured at a particular time. They leave an authentic impression in your mind as you are truly immersed in these scenes and the story they tell. Feel present and experience adventures and festivals from around the world. Discover history, exploring ancient buildings while listening to narration that helps you understand the wider culture and traditions of peoples from across the globe. This surprising medium immerses you in fascinating scenes of tranquil nature and outstanding beauty that will get you excited about a future adventure or feeling nostalgic as you take a trip down memory lane. Stream these on-demand VR experiences straight to your MetaQuest headset with the Dynamic Languages app. Try the free demo and subscribe to support us and unlock all the content, enjoying language lessons and adventurous trips away whenever you want to. Explore cultures and languages through authentic immersive media experiences at dynamiclanguages.org.